Back in Genetic Apex, Weezing was my favorite. In the beginning, this card was quite unique, not only because of its ability to spread poison without attacking, you could also bounce him right back to your hand with Koga. A year has passed, and the Weezing Koga combo is not what it once was. While the old powerhouses could not one-hit KO Weezing, the new ones managed to do so even with a giant cape. Darkness got a lot of new tools though, which make Weezing worth playing again. Today's deck brings back the OG. We aim to weaken our opponent's front line with relentless poison, to then finish the game with Darkrai and Mega Absol. Weezing is still a phenomenal lead, especially when going first. With Nihilego and Darkrai support, we'll rack up damage quickly onto the enemies. And once our opponents manage to finally break through our obnoxious opener, Mega Absol comes in as the final boss, denying them their key endgame supporters. Weezing is back, and powered by Mega Absol's late game power and Copycat. What Pokemon serve to the ground next? You deserve. Leave a comment down below and we'll see what we can do. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It's free. Free is good. Have a solid day. Enjoy the games. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here we go. Back to my favorite Pokemon from Genetic Apex. Or at least my favorite Pokemon card, Weezing. It's been a minute. Okay. All the tiny fish are here, and we have a very promising opener with the Weezing Enable going first, which has always been great. Nihilego and Mega Absol. We know what we gotta do. We drew all the draw cards. So it seems to be Mega Gyarados Melodic. The thing is, like right now, I just run through everything. Like they need to leap out of here and probably will retreat into. I mean, retreating to Mantike allows them to just start putting energy onto that Magikarp right off the bat. They red card us. That is brutal. That is brutal. Please say it. And so no, give me my Weezing, bro. My Weezing. No. No, that sucks. Okay, there's hope. There's hope in our boy Oak. I believe. Weezing, come on. I've spoken so good about you. Oh my god, that stupid red card. Come on! Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Okay. I mean, double Nihilego is promising, but right now we don't really have... They've already played red card, so... Oh, what if they copycat me though? I want to surprise them here. I don't think this is gonna happen. I'm gonna suffocate, guys. I want to surprise them with a Darkrai. And if they copycat me, I can cat them back, you know what I'm saying? We just couldn't prevent them from ramping there, though. That is unfortunate. We're gonna go ahead and... Okay. Let's ping them with the Nightmare Aura. Making them not want to send in that Magikarp. Oh. Well, then I'm going for the Copycat. Oh, that's such a mistake. Oh my god, they derp so hard. If I find Weezing, I win. You baka! You damn baka. Get tackled, boy. Oh yeah. Magic! Out of here. Oh, that was so foolish. I thought they were like, you know, sometimes when you get red carded and it just completely botches your plans, you're like, oh, this guy is next level. But you know, that was just actually a random red card. That worked out really well for them. Neat. Round 2. Round 2. Don't mind if I do. Fire. Okay, we got the Nihilego. And they got the Heat More. Okay, so it's Mega Blaziken Heat More. Which means we should try to refrain from playing into their Cyrus here. Into their Heat More, rather. Oh, no, it's something else. Oh, they got... See, if I play Mega Blaziken, I would play that Heat More because it matches up really well into Chingling. It's actually a really good idea. I'm going to go for the Professor's Research first. Because I do want to find basics, actually. And even if they attack me with that, that's completely fine. I'm gonna do this here. Because I want them to hit my Weezy, not my Nihilego with the Heat More. Okay, so they have Inferni BX ready. And Flame Patch is very, very serious. I want to do this into Copycat. Because I would like to find certain things here. Like Poison Barb, yep. And potentially another Nihilego would be insane. We don't quite find it, but we do want to place this Coughing. As now we pivot you into you. We play the Poison Barb because if the Mega Blaziken, if the Inferni wants to come in and attack us, then it will get poisoned. Now they're enabling that, which is to be expected. But we can use the Darkrai Ping to get rid of something, and then go through the other. I think this game is a good example. I think I'm gonna switch out one Cyrus for one Sabrina. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. One Cyrus, one Sabrina. I think that's the way to do this. Because in this situation, having a Sabrina would be crazy. So I'm gonna, because I wouldn't be able to hit that, even though they could Cyrus me. I mean, they kind of win anyways, but they could Flame Patch me easily here. And I would have been able to get something on this. Okay, do they have the Cyrus is the question. Okay, they don't seem to do that, but see, I would have gotten some damage on this thing. But I mean, I did force the Flame Patch out of them, so I needed another Flame Patch and Cyrus in order to win. I'm gonna send my Coughing. As we get Wheezing. But they can't, like, they can only get one more Flame Patch going. So I need to rack up the damage on this. I mean, now the Cyrus comes in. The Cyrus is gonna do me dirty here. I mean, now double Cyrus does feel good, but I still stand by it. I do think, oh wow. I still stand, because I would have gotten more damage on it and put it at range. And now we have double Night Lego, that's huge. But we still died to Cyrus. Which they definitely play. This is the most amount of damage we can do, just this. Into a poison. Into a tackle. And we're so close. We are so close. The damage from earlier would have done it. But we're gonna get Cyrus here. Oh my god. They don't have it. Holy. Wow. Wow, okay, and we got double Cyrus. I still, even though we're gonna win this game, I'm gonna make that change. I think double Cyrus is nice, but I feel like Sabrina is really important. Because it plays really well into our Weezing. Like, we Weezing, we bring something in, we poison it, and then we damage it. And we open up the Cyrus for later. They have Sabrina. They have Sabrina, but they do not have... They already retreated, right? They already retreated. Unless am I tripping? No, they retreat already. They can't double retreat. I'm just like really paranoid because if they kill this, I die, right? But no, they yeah. Omega lol, but still, I feel like Sabrina and Cyrus is better because my opponent also played a little bit so optimally here, I think, and I'm surprised it didn't. I mean, they drew the Sabrina, they just didn't draw the Cyrus. We got lucky. You may think, why ever play Infernape over Mega Blaziken, right? And the reason is actually because you're not giving your opponent 3 points. It's still, like, don't get me wrong, like, the Mega Blaziken is still just ultimately better, honestly. Because Infernape actually needs the Flame Patch desperately in order to be able to attack and stuff. But there is the perk of, like, being able to just focus completely on hunting down Mega Blaziken. Like, if you just do that... That's why I feel like maybe double Cyrus is important. But I think Sabrina is really crucial. There's a lot of situations where like being able to poison something early on is really important, especially if they play like a Mega Evolution early. I'm gonna make that change. Hopefully I don't regret it. Yeah, I'm gonna take out one Cyrus. Holy lag for one Sabrina. This way I can attack the bench a lot earlier. It can also allow me to win the game if I rack up kills early, and then I can send in something like Darkrai or Absol, one of the two, to deal 100 damage something to the bench. Yeah, I just feel like it's more important. In order to be flexible, I gotta split them. And I still want to keep the Koga because I just love the card, and I really like playing it with WEEZING, and we can do a lot of cool stuff with it too. Round 3. What do we got? Now that my deck is complete. Well, we're 1x speed away from greatness. And I'm going first, right? So I better play. I actually cannot. Well, I can play my Pokeballs. And I have the Poison Barb. I have the Poison Barb that can completely deter them. From Chingling us. gonna play Darkrai as well. I'm gonna keep the Absol in hand. I don't need to rush the Absol. Absol is meant to be my last Pokemon anyways. But this Poison Barb on Nihilego does a lot. It shuts down their Chingling here. Okay. Now Altaria can come in, and if Altaria comes in, what happens? I think we have to drop Absol immediately. And I think we have to place energy on it. Because if Altaria comes in and attacks, then... I mean, double Indeedee is undoing the poison damage. But Weezing gives us a turn. As we find another. By placing the energy on Mega Absol, I can start just building up my Darkrai as well. They red card me, which is ridiculous. That's insane. That helps me find my Cyrus. Oh, okay. But I mean, I plan on taking away whatever it is they do here. I bought myself a turn. This Weezing, what it did for us is it gave me the ability to set up my Absol while also just triggering the Darkrai, so I can overcome these Indeedees, which essentially cancel out my Nihilego. And now it's just about essentially finding Cyrus, which their red card play helped us achieve. And Darkness Claw will help us attack their hand and deprive them of their Cyrus. And now we just need our Cyrus, which we have not managed to get. They have to pivot into Indeedee EX. %20 chance of adopting the Cyrus. If not, we have a turn. Okay. This is the plan. We pivot into Darkrai to survive a hit. We have the Poison Barb, which prevents the Mega Altaria from coming back in even if they heal it and being safe. And now we aim for the Cyrus because they've already red carded to enable the copycat play. They play Chingling. But that's fine, we don't need items. Because we already played the X speed before taking that into account. We already played the X speed before taking that account. The English! We just got a Cyrus here. For the win! Got him! Oh, that was clutch. That was very clutch, but we capitalized on the Mega Claws. And we played that pretty well. We used the Weezing purely to stall. Make sure we had the ability to, you know, we left that poison, that Altaria poisoned, and we were able to place the energy on the Mega Absol beforehand so then we could just start charging. Because if we enable the Mega Absol before, and then we go with the Darkrai, we're dealing 100 damage every turn. Plus the poison, which cancels out the Indeedee, and even goes further than that because with Nihilego it's like 20 at the very end of each turn. So at our end, it's adding 20. Math. That was a bit of a headache, but we did it. Okay. Fire. I suspect Blaziken. Nah, it's just one of those feelings, you know? I got a Mega Absol lead. As they have a Heatmore. Because they have a Heatmore, I'm not compelled to develop onto the bench here. I kind of want to avoid giving them the copycat value, so I'm gonna drop the Darkrai anyways. Yeah, look at that. See, I could have even developed more stuff, but I also don't want to throw my cards away. Okay. Lol. It's funny how what is arguably the worst opener, like having Mega Absol and Darkrai, and being forced to lead off with them, ended up actually being good. Like being forced to leave because they just couldn't find their Torchic. So it was kind of a case of both of us bricking. This person did not brick, however. Person, oh, wow, wait, oh, okay, they kind of bricked then. How many basics, like, do you just play Licia because of the two? No. That means they have another Eevee in hand. That's really important. Because that means Elemental Switch is less likely. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Pokeball. Yeah, I'm gonna drop Double Coughing. And I'm gonna try to suffocate them. Jolteon's a bit of a hassle, but the good thing is my Weezing is actually able to survive it. If they don't Elemental Switch me immediately, of course. But I'm because they played Licia, I'm suspecting that they just don't have any other card besides like Pokemon, because otherwise you don't play Licia with just two basics, right? Like you just don't do that. I'm going to go ahead and play the Poison Barb here first. Then I'm going to go ahead and drop... I really want to find this Wheezing. Even if I have no slot left for Nihiligo. But I really want to try my best to find this Wheezing, so I'm going to go for the Copycat, even if I just draw 2 cards. Okay, we don't find it. But I can, however, do this. Trying to bring this down. There's the Oricorio. And they just bring in Zeraora, okay. Alright. Kind of regretting like using my like taking out the Cyrus for Sabrina, because this would be an easy win if this was a Cyrus. We just don't find what we need. I'm gonna X speed because you die anyways. I'm gonna bring you in. Not giving them the easy kill. Because I can take a hit from Oricorio and then I can deal with it with my Darkrai. My Nihiligo, this combination. Which is why they're gonna bring in EV-EX. But they need another Jolteon into Elemental Switch in order to attack with it. Okay, I mean now that's kind of possible. Shit. But the moment I top deck into Cyrus myself, it's over. So we gotta keep that, you know, that positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta be positive. Elemental Switch is definitely threatening. We don't know if they played as a 1-off, as a 2-off, or if somehow they don't play, which would be weird. They played Licia though. They played Licia with just 2 EVs. Seems kind of crazy. That seems kind of crazy to me. Okay. Sure. Now is when I kind of like the Sabrina play. It just helps me buy some time. If they have Elemental Switch, like it's still it prevents them from attacking with this Jolteon easily. That could be huge for us. That's helping us draw. That's just weird. There's the Weezing. Okay, they're gonna heal the no? What? Why didn't you heal, my brother in Christ? My brother in Christ, why did you not heal there?
You could have been out of range. Okay, so they can't kill me now. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? It's kind of the same, but I can always pivot this afterwards. Or I can even like poison them. I'm gonna put the poison bar because of that. They just let that die. And now they die. This is a strange game. It was looking rough for us at the beginning with the Jolteon pressure, and we didn't quite draw right. Bam, ding, ding. But we got the Koga finish, ladies and gentlemen. For the intro! For the intro. I can create space for Double Nine Lego. Got some sick plays with Koga available. Oh yeah. That was weird, but I'll take it. Clean. Kinda. Okay, going first means we want to see that coughing into wheezing. Not you wheezing. Oh no, it's fighting. Oh dear God, it's fighting. What kind of fighting? We have to find basics first. Like, that's what we gotta do first. So we're gonna go for the research before we Pokeball. And that amounts to nothing. Fantastic, okay. So let's go for the Pokeball now. We do succeed in finding the coughing though. Now all we need is X speed, so we can go so fast that we can actually poison and tackle them. The good thing is we're facing off against a Gibble that's not fighting type, so we're not weak to it. The bad news is the moment they evolve it into a Garchomp EX, it kills my Nihilego on the bench anyways. And it kind of one-shots my Weezing too. That's annoying. That's very annoying. 4 cards in hand. I'm gonna copycat because it just increases my chances of finding X speed. So I can go so damn fast, boy. Like, I want to go faster than anybody. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Cinema! Absolute cinema. Watch this. One hit KO. Damn, son. Oh. We went for it. You can say I'm lucky, but luck is for those who chase it. There's an expression like that somewhere. I actually got inspired by Blue Lock. You know, you can say whatever you want about the manga or the anime. You can whatever. Like, I understand it's polarizing. I think it has a lot of good elements, and one of them is, you know, the line about luck. Ego goes on a bit of a speech about it, and I think that was pretty good. That was a really random tangent to go on. Let's go for another one. All right. Psychic. Ooh. And because I have that XP to correct the Sabrina, I'm going to drop that in because I do not want to get red carded here. I like this hand far too much. What? Latios, Altaria. Latias is not the one that can pit for free, though. Gotta keep that in mind. I could potentially hit that Swablu. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could hit it really hard with a Sabrina here. And I think I'm gonna go for it. I think it's just too good not to go for it. Because this is a threat. And this is what we do with threats. We bring them out early. That's the point of Sabrina, to be able to use it early. We use Cyrus in the late game, we use Sabrina early. Because now if they sing, I can undo that by evolving into Weezing. And it's at range. It is very much at range. If they Sabrina me or they repel me or whatever, I have an XP to deny it. There's Swablu number 2 though. That's kind of annoying. But there's some good stuff we can draw into. There's Jirachi, okay. Rocky Helmet onto that. Yep, they're letting go of this one. And there I was getting excited. I should probably just like X speed and Weezing so I can use Copycat and draw the most cards. Exactly, beautiful, okay. Okay, now we're talking. Now, poisoning and just putting the energy onto you and then placing a poison barb here seems to be the way of approaching things. I could have just attacked that though and placed the energy on the Absol. Now that I think about it, I didn't realize I... I derped for a moment because I forgot I had the energy here. Okay, so they can't kill me though. They need double Cyrus in order to kill me. So that just means that we are resorting to a game where we don't play Absol. They need another bench Pokemon, but they probably have it. Okay. Do they play 2 Jirachis is the question. As long as my Absol is at 140 HP, I don't die to this. And I wanted to place the energy onto Weezing. We're not going to place energy onto Absol now because it doesn't amount to anything. So I'm happy like this ended up working out quite well. I just need Nihiligo. That's what I need. I need Nihiligo here. They can't heal. They have no Indeedee. It's Cyrus, but they don't have it. They don't have the kill. Unless they have double Cyrus. It literally is double Cyrus. Like nothing else works here. It has to be double Cyrus. I'm not going for anything like copycat or anything because I have the Cyrus already. Yeah, no, that won't do it. That will not do it. And you're in a situation where I just kill your Latios instead. Why do anything except win with Koga, ladies and gentlemen? Why? Why Cyrus when you can Koga? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Why am I saying a lot there? What's wrong with me? I'm not like an inebriated or anything. I'm just... This comes off like I'm intoxicated. Out of here. Bit of a, bizarre version with, I mean, I like the Lati twins. I think they're cool cards. Unfortunately, I do think Latios should deal a little bit more damage because, like, the fact that Latios is discarding all of its energy is a big deal. I think they could have made it so that it discards 2 out of 3 energy, for example. Like, 2 energy instead of, but it just discards all energy, so you can't, like, stack energy onto it. That limits it a lot because it is a cool set of cards, and being able to pivot for free with Latios, like it's kind of like it's 2 Pokemon that would have been a lot better if they were released in Genetic Apex. But nowadays, I just feel like they don't cut it. I think once we get Mega Latios and Mega Latias or Latios EX, then we'll get some really interesting stuff going on, and I think that's gonna happen sooner than later. But yeah, that's Weezing for you. The power of this deck really stems from the ability to apply a lot of pressure, wear your opponent down quite a bit, and then have that Mega Absol in the end. Like, leaving your Mega Absol in hand, actually, until the end, it just feels like you bring it down, and all of a sudden your opponent has to defeat something at 170 HP that can, at that stage of the game, late in the game, will take away their Cyrus and their Sabrina. And that's really... That's where the force from just most Darkness archetypes nowadays comes from. Mega Absol has definitely been a very powerful meta-defining inclusion to the game, and it makes Weezing quite a bit better. I still like Koga. You can argue Koga is a little bit less relevant nowadays because a lot of Pokemon just one-shot Weezing. I miss the good old Genetic Apex days, man, when Weezing was hard to kill. Like the heavy hitters were Pikachu EX and Starmie EX, and they hit for 90, so Weezing could survive them. That was I don't know if that was the golden era because we have a lot more going on in Pokemon Pocket now, right? Like nostalgia can be deceiving. But I just wanted to play Weezing again. I just really felt like doing it, and this is a legit deck to play him in. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.